Now, in this situation, we are required to make two workings first. Understand those workings first, everyone. Okay, two workings are to be made when rate of interest is missing. First of all, we need to find the total interest. And how do we find that total interest? We discussed it yesterday also. First, you do that 96,000 was the installment, so we did 96,000 into 6. Then we added down payment and we compared it with cash price. It was more than cash price, means remaining amount was interest. So very first we'll make the working to find the total interest. How will we find that total interest? Is first we will find higher purchase price. How will we find higher purchase price? Is total amount of all installments plus down payment. You'll find total amount of all installments plus down payment. And then interest will be equal to higher purchase price minus cash price. Okay, interest will be equal to higher purchase price minus cash price. So suppose in yesterday's example, 96,000 into 6, what was that coming to? 96,000 into 6? 5,76,000 plus down payment was 1,80,000. What is the total coming to? 7,56,000. But cash price of the machine was only 6 lakhs. So 756 minus 6 lakhs. What is the interest we have paid? 1,56,000. Did everyone of you understand it? This is how we'll first find the amount of interest. Now, rate of interest is not given. So how to find out in each installment what is the amount of interest? We have to take that in the ratio of balance remaining. Means whatever is the balance remaining after each installment, it's quite obvious that in the beginning you pay more interest and then you keep on retaining the money, so interest burden keeps on decreasing. So if rate of interest is missing, what we are supposed to do is, we are supposed to make a table showing calculation of interest. In that table, the columns will be installment number, so we will start from first installment. So installment, suppose there are 4 installments, in installment number 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then here second column you will include down payment and installments amount. In the beginning it will be down payment and after that we will be including the amount of installments. Okay. Then we'll have a column of amount due after installment. What will be the amount due after installment? That column we will have. Then we will have the column of ratio of that amount due. And then this total interest what we get, that will be distributed in that ratio. So last column will be of interest. Now how to obtain these columns, understand it everyone? First column is of installment number, second column is of down payment, third is amount due after installment, fourth is ratio and fifth is interest. Now here we will start with down payment. So very first column 3, how we will be obtaining always is column 3 itself minus 2 from second onwards. In the beginning we will take it as higher purchase price minus down payment. Very first amount you will take it as higher purchase price minus down payment. Then from second installment onwards, how will you find this amount due after installment? Whatever is the pending amount in column 3 minus the amount in column 2. Once we solve the question, you understand exactly what is it. But first amount, how will we obtain? Higher purchase price minus down payment. Okay, that is the amount due in the first installment. And after that, how will you obtain it from second installment onwards? Whatever is the amount in column 3 minus amount in column 2. Is everyone clear with this? How will we obtain the ratio from the installments, and how will we get the amount of interest? Interest will be obtained in this ratio. So whatever is the total amount, we'll distribute in this particular ratio. Means this will be obtained as total interest into ratio obtained in column 4. So make this columns, everyone. Suppose we get the ratio of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then y 4, 3, 2, 1 means 5 by 15, 3 by 15, 2 by 15, 1 by 15. So whatever is the total interest? In the first installment, the interest amount will be total interest into 5 by 15. So total interest into the ratio what you obtain in column 4. Question number 3 we will take up so you understand exactly what is to be done here. See, after that question 4 is your homework. What we will do is question 4 is working. You do it on your own in the class right now itself. And then in the homework you repeat that working and accounting both. We will discuss the accounting one. Okay, then at the end of the lecture today question 2 is working, we will make it and then you take it in homework. Who all are still writing this? Raise your hand. Aquasoft Limited. See, first of all in exams you have to read it and identify. Cash price and rate of interest both are given, or is anything missing? Like yesterday we did the question where cash price was also given, rate of interest was also given. 6 lakhs was the cash price and 6% was the rate of interest. First we will read the question and identifies everything given or missing, because the workings will depend on the type of information. Here Aquasoft Limited purchased a machine on hire purchase basis from Ideal Tools Company on the following terms. So, who is the buyer? Aquasoft, market as B. Who is the seller? Ideal Tools, market as S. Now, cash price is 40 lakhs. So, cash price is not missing. Cash price is given to you. Down payment at the time of signing the agreement on 1/1/2000 was rupees 5 lakhs. 4 annual installments of rupees 10 lakhs including interest. And then including interest, clearly given, means in 10 lakhs interest is already included. Even if you count the total, suppose 4 installments of 10 lakhs, so 10 lakhs into 4, 40 lakhs, plus what is the down payment? 5 lakhs, means you are paying total 45 lakhs, that is higher purchase price. What is the cash price? 40 lakhs. So does that 45 lakhs include interest or not? And that we are going to make in the first one case. What is the total interest included? 5 lakhs. We are paying 45 lakhs and cash price is 40 lakhs, means what is the interest total amount we are paying? 5 lakhs. Further, 4 annual installments of 10 lakh including interest, the first 2 commence at the end of 12 months from the date of down payment. Aquasoft charged depreciation at 10% per annum by WDV, written down value method, means reducing balance method. Both the parties closed their books of accounts on 31st December each year. That is something very good. Because when did you buy the asset? 1st January. So they close the books on 31st December, means 31st December itself we have to pay the installment. So no outstanding interest will come. But they have taken in college this year examples where outstanding interest is also there. Calculate the interest and prepare the necessary accounts in the books of Aquasoft. Did you understand this? Do you find any rate of interest given in the question? No. So rate of interest is yes. Okay. First we'll make the workings and find the total interest. So write down. Working note 1. First we find higher purchase price. That is installments plus down payment. Installments 10 lakhs into 4 plus down payment 5 lakhs. So 45 lakhs. Any doubt in this?
No, sir.
Now what is the cash price? 40 lakhs. From that if you subtract cash price, which is 40 lakhs. Then what is the interest amount included in this? 5 lakhs. Total interest what we are paying is 5 lakhs. Did you understand it, everyone? Now second working we have to make for this interest calculation. Means out of 5 lakhs, how much is the interest in first installment, second installment, and so on. So table showing calculation of interest. Okay, table showing calculation of interest. In that the columns will be installment number, then down payment or installment amount, then amount due before installment, then ratio, and as you are getting confused how to count the interest, we can show the calculation of interest also. So make one extra column like interest calculation and then interest. Okay, how is that interest obtained? Like calculation also will make one column so that you understand that. 8 to 10 lines. You had confusion regarding the interest, so I have made one column of interest calculation. How that interest is obtained. 6 columns around. Read it. Now listen carefully. First, installment number 1. We start with down payment. What is the down payment in the beginning? 5 lakhs. Now, what is the amount due? Listen carefully. What is the amount due before first installment? What is the amount due before first installment? Total hire purchase price is 45 lakhs. Out of that you paid 5 lakhs down payment. So what is the amount due before first installment? 40 lakhs. How did we get this? 40 lakhs. Hire purchase price, that is 45 lakhs, minus down payment, that is 5 lakhs. So amount due before first installment is 40 lakhs. Any confusion in this? Write it down. Only first 3 columns we have to make first, then we'll obtain the ratio of those amounts. So last 3 columns will remain blank in the beginning. Anyone who is not clear how is this 40 lakhs obtained? Raise your hand. All are clear with this? The total hire purchase price of the article is 45 lakhs. From that we have paid down payment of 5 lakhs. So what is the amount due before first installment? 40 lakhs. Now what is the amount of second installment? Sorry. Installment number 2, you will take the amount of first installment. What is the first installment we are paying? 10 lakhs. All installments are of 10 lakhs. Any confusion in this? Now, what will be the amount due before first installment? From 40 lakhs you will pay? So what will be the amount due? First installment is of 10 lakhs. So what will be the amount due before second installment? 40 lakhs minus 10 lakhs? 30 lakhs. See, this is what I made you write over there. What did I make you write in the workings in 3? 3 minus 2. What is the column 3's amount? 40 lakhs minus column 2's amount? 10 lakhs. Did everyone of you understand this? So amount due before second installment will be, what was the amount due before first installment? 40 lakhs minus you paid first installment of 10 lakhs. So what will be the amount due before second installment? 30 lakhs. Able to understand this? Now, amount due before third installment. First of all, what is the second installment again we are paying? So what will be the amount due before third installment? 30 lakhs minus 10 lakhs, that is 20 lakhs. Able to understand this? Then what will be the amount due before fourth installment? Again third installment is 10 lakhs. So 20 lakhs minus third installment of 10 lakhs. Amount due before fourth installment will be 10 lakhs. Now don't take fifth because fifth installment is not there only. You have paid the amount in fourth. Amount due before fifth installment will become 0. When you pay fourth installment of 10 lakhs, then amount due after that will become 0. So we have to do only up till 4 installments. Did everyone understand this? With pencil do these markings. In second installment we take the amount of first installment, and then 3 minus 2 we get the amount of 3. Again at the time of third installment we take the amount of second installment, and then 3 minus 2 we get the amount of 3. Able to understand this? Anyone who is not clear with the amount due before installment 40, 30, 20 and 10? Now tell me, if you cancel all the zeros, what is the ratio of 40 lakhs, 30 lakhs, 20 lakhs and 10 lakhs? 4 is to 3 is to 2 is to 1. That is 4 by 10, 3 by 10, 2 by 10 and 1 by 10. Total of ratio is 10. So 4 by 10, 3 by 10, 2 by 10 and 1 by 10. Any confusion with this? Now total interest we are going to pay 5 lakhs, as I discussed in the beginning. That in the beginning the interest burden will be more, and as you keep on paying the amount, the interest burden will keep on decreasing. So how will we appropriate this 5 lakhs in 4 installments? In the first installment the interest will be 5 lakhs into 4 by 10, more amount. In the second installment interest will be 5 lakhs into 3 by 10, then 5 lakhs into 2 by 10, then 5 lakhs into 1 by 10. That's what I made you write in interest column, total interest into ratio. So how will you find this interest? Now we have one more column of interest calculation. 5 lakhs into 4 by 10. Dhrumin, are you clear with this now?
Yes, sir.
Then 5 lakhs into 3 by 10. Then 5 lakhs into 2 by 10. And then 5 lakhs into 1 by 10. Any confusion in this? So 5 lakhs into 4 by 10 is 2 lakhs. 3 by 10 is 1,50,000. 2 by 10 is 1 lakh. And 1 by 10 is 50,000. Total interest you will see is coming to 5 lakhs. So this is how we find the interest amount. What will come in MCQs is you will make these workings and they may ask you, what is the interest included in second installment? So you have to make the workings, and in MCQ you have to answer that interest included in second installment is 1,50,000. In last mid-sem MCQs exam is obtained or ascertained that lot of calculations have to be done to get the answers of MCQ. They don't ask you simple MCQs. They ask you such MCQs with a lot of calculations you have to make, then you arrive at the answer of that MCQ. So all these workings you have to understand that. Is everyone clear with this? Plus they give you I think 45 minutes only?
Yes.
30 marks, so they don't give you even 1 hour, they give you only 45 minutes. Okay. So everyone is clear with this workings? Okay. We'll complete this question, then we'll discuss fourth and workings of fourth question you'll try in the class on your own. Okay. See at the end we have to make necessary accounts in the books of. See at the end we have to make necessary accounts in the books of. Aquasoft means buyer. Which 4 accounts will make in the books of buyer? Asset. Here which asset is purchase? Machine. So machinery account. Second, seller, Ideal Tools Limited account. Third, interest account, and fourth, depreciation. Here also we will make it for 4 years, but half page will be sufficient again because it is not half yearly installment. So in 1 year, 1 installment will only come. Is everyone clear with this? Yes, I'll start now. Be attentive. Himanshi, first transaction and what is its entry in the books of buyer? Yes, for purchase of asset account debit to seller means here machinery account debit to Ideal Tools Company Limited account. With what price? Cash price. What is the cash price? 40 lakhs. We will pass this entry with 40 lakhs. Posting, how will we do? And yes, machinery account debit to Ideal Tools Company Limited. So machinery account debit means in machinery we will write on debit side. What is the date of purchase? 1/1/2000 to Ideal Tools Company Limited with the cash price of 40 lakhs. and opposite side in Ideal Tools Company 1/1/2000 by machinery account 40 lakhs. Raise your hand who did not understand the first entry. All are clear with this? Everyone? Then Purvi, second transaction and its entry. You can refer to the entries we have recorded. What is the second transaction and what is its entry? Ma'am? I said you can refer to the entries we have recorded. You can refer to the summary. What is the second transaction? Down payment. What is its entry in the books of buyer? Mayank will tell that. Yes, ma'am. Means here? Ideal Tools Limited account debit to cash or bank. What amount?
5 lakhs.
Down payment 5 lakhs. How will we do the posting? Ideal Tools Limited account debit to cash and bank. So Ideal Tools Limited account on debit side. Down payment will be made on the same date 1/1/2000 to cash or bank account 5 lakhs. Did everyone understand this? Okay, down payment is also done. Then third transaction, interest. With this down payment has only one effect because we are not taking cash and bank account. Interest, what is the entry?
Interest account to sales.
Yes, so here interest account debit to
Ideal.
interest account debit to Ideal Tools account because interest is an expense, so interest account we will debit. Now that you will get from second workings. In the first installment, what is the amount of interest? 2 lakhs. So this entry, interest account debit to Ideal Tools Company Limited, with what amount will be passed? 2 lakhs. Is everyone clear with this? On which date? 1/1/2000 we purchased. So first interest and installment will become due on which date? 31/12/2000 after 1 year. It's not monthly installment, it's annual installment. So 1/1/2000 if we have purchased, first interest and installment will become due on which date? 31/12/2000. Did everyone understand this? How will we do the posting?
Interest account and debit side to Ideal Tool Limited account with 2 lakhs, and then Ideal Tool Company Limited credit side to interest account with 2 lakhs.
Correct. Interest account debit to Ideal Tools Company Limited. So interest account debit side. What date? 31/12/2000 to Ideal Tools Company Limited account 2 lakhs. And opposite side in Ideal Tools Company Limited account 31/12/2000 by interest account 2 lakhs. Did everyone understand this? Any doubt up till here? Then after interest for installment, what is the entry? Seller to cash and bank. Here Ideal Tools Limited to cash or bank. So where will we record and what amount?
Ideal Tool debit side to cash
10 lakhs. Each installment is of what amount? 10 lakhs. And the question, third information is given to you. We have to pay the money in 4 annual installments of 10 lakhs. And 10 lakhs is already including interest. Is everyone clear with it? So what is the entry for installment? Ideal Tools account debit to cash and bank. Ideal Tools account debit side, installment will be on 31/12/2000 to cash or bank account, and amount of each installment is 10 lakhs. Any confusion in this? All are clear with it? Then Prajapati, after that? Depreciation. What is the entry? Depreciation to asset. Here depreciation to machinery account. How will we do the posting and what amount? Debit side to machinery and what amount? 4 lakhs. What is the rate of depreciation? 10%. And here we have purchased in the beginning of the year. Unlike yesterday, we counted for 6 months in the beginning. But here it's purchased in the beginning of the year. So January to December, you count for full year. Is everyone clear with this? So credit side 31/12/2000 by depreciation account 40 lakhs into 10%, 4 lakhs, and opposite side in depreciation account 31/12/2000 to machinery account 4 lakhs. Anyone having any doubt on this? Depreciation entry also clear to everyone? Then beyond me. In the books of buyer only we are passing the entries right now. What is the closing entry in the books of buyer? Harshita? Profit and loss account debit to interest to depreciation. How will you do the posting?
Credit side.
By profit and loss account. Also in interest account on credit side by profit and loss account. Okay, profit and loss to interest to depreciation. To interest, so interest on credit side 31/12/2000 by profit and loss account 2 lakhs, and even depreciation credit side 31/12/2000 by profit and loss account 2 lakhs. Did everyone understand this? Any doubt up till here? Now 1 year is over and year also ends on 31st December, so we will do the balancing. Okay, 40 lakhs minus 4 lakhs, so 36 lakhs, 31/12/2000 by balance carried down, and opposite side 1/1/2001. Okay, opposite side 1/1/2001. To balance brought down 36 lakhs. In Ideal Tools 42 lakhs minus 15 lakhs, so 27 lakhs, 31/12/2000. To balance carried down, and opposite side 1/1/2001 by balance brought down 27 lakhs. Interest and depreciation will be squared up account. Both the sides total is 2 lakhs. And depreciation also both the sides total is 4 lakhs.
Sir,
4 lakhs, both the sides. Make it P&L account also 4 lakhs. So your depreciation of 4 lakhs will be closed and transferred to P&L account. Is everyone clear with this? Who are still doing the balancing? Now second year, what did I tell you? We have to repeat second year onwards. Which entries? Interest onwards. First 2 entries will come only in the first year. 3, 4, 5, 6 will be repeated every year. Okay. So in the second year, Rajvi, what date, entry, amount? Tell me your rate.
1101.
Not 1101. Every year we have to pay installments on which date? 31/12. First installment on 31/12/2000 means second installment on 31/12/01. So you purchase asset every year. Just now we discussed first 2 entries will come only in the first year. So directly interest entry.
So interest account debit side to Ideal Tools Company Limited and Ideal account with 10 lakhs.
1,50,000. What is the interest in second installment? 1,50,000. That's why we have done this workings. Okay, interest account debit to Ideal Tools Company Limited account. Interest account debit side 31/12/01 to Ideal Tools Company Limited with the amount of interest 1,50,000. And opposite side in Ideal Tools Company Limited 31/12/01 by interest account 1,50,000. The way after interest,
Installment.
entry, amount, date. What is the date of installment?
One 2001.
Just now I discussed every year they will pay installments on which date? 31/12/2001, second installment.
Yes.
What is the entry for paying the installment? What is the entry for paying the installment? Caution. Interest to installment. After Luca Pacquiao, it is caution. I have only used new entries and new concepts. Rohan? Ideal Tools Limited to cash and we are paying the money. Ideal is the receiver and cash goes out. Seller to cash and bank. Ideal Tools Limited to cash and bank. What amount? Rohan? 10 lakhs. Each installment is of 10 lakhs. So Ideal Tools Limited account debit side 31/12/01 to cash or bank account 10 lakhs. Is everyone clear with this? Then Yashvi after installment. Depreciation. Entry effects amount. And what amount? What will be the amount of depreciation? 36 lakhs into 10%, 3,60,000. WDV method. Depreciation to machinery. To machinery means machinery credit side 31/12/01 by depreciation account. Okay, 36 lakhs into 10%, 3,60,000. And depreciation account debit side 31/12/01 to machinery account 3,60,000. Is everyone clear with this? All of you? We have the next entry. What is the closing entry? Profit and loss to depreciation to interest. How will we do the posting?
Interest account debits credit side by P&L account.
What amount?
1 lakh.
And
And depreciation on credit side by P&L account 3 lakhs.
yes, closing entry. So interest account credit side 31/12/01 by profit and loss account 1,50,000. And depreciation account also credit side 31/12/01 by profit and loss account 3,60,000. So second year's entries are also done. Did you understand this, everyone? Now balancing 36 lakhs minus 3,60,000. So 32,40,000. 31/12/01 by balance carried down. Opposite side 1102 balance brought down. Here 28,50,000 minus 10 lakhs, 18,50,000, 31,12,01, to balance carried down. Opposite side 1,102, by balance brought down. 18,50,000. And interest will be squared up account. Depreciation will be squared up account. Is every one of you clear with this second year's entry? Any doubt in this?
No, sir.
Complete the balancing fast. Yesterday what homework did I give you? I asked you to repeat question 1. Then repeat question 1 today because majority of you are not able to remember the entries. Okay, and that was half yearly installment. So you need to understand the difference in this yearly installment. Silence! You need to understand the difference in this yearly installment, half yearly installments posting. There the closing entries were passed after 2 entries of installments and here after every entry of installment. So all of you should repeat question 1 in the homework. Who all are still doing the balancing? Now again in the third year we have to repeat only 4 entries, interest onwards. First 2 entries will not come. Okay, Harsh, first entry. Interest to seller. How will we do the posting? What amount date? 31/12/02. Okay, all installments on 31st December in this question. And what amount? 1 lakh. What is the third installment's interest? 1 lakh. So interest account debit to Ideal Tools. Interest account debit side 31/12/02 to Ideal Tools Limited account. 1 lakh is the amount of interest. And Ideal Tools Limited credit side 31/12/02 by interest account 1 lakh. Is everyone clear with this? The way after interest?
Installment.
Entry?
31/12/2002.
Entry?
क्या था? KS2. KS2. ये.
Ideal Tools. Where will be posted?
Yes, Ideal Tools account debit side.
So is the entry cash to Ideal Tools?
No.
Ideal Tools to cash. Seller to cash. Lease the receiver and cash goes out. Ideal Tools Limited debit side 31/12/02 to cash or bank account. The way what amount? 10 lakhs. Each installment is of 10 lakhs. Are you able to understand this?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt up till here? Then math after that? Depreciation.
Depreciation to our side. Depreciation debit side 31/12/02 to machinery account and machinery account credit side to depreciation.
By depreciation. What amount?
32
Yes, 32,40,000, 10%. What will be the depreciation amount? 3,24,000. Depreciation to machinery. To machinery, so credit side 31/12/02 by depreciation account 3,24,000 and depreciation account debit side 31/12/02 to machinery account 3,24,000. Are you all clear with this?
Yes.
Then Sharma. P&L account debit to interest to depreciation. Effect?
Interest account
Interest account credit side 31,1202 by profit and loss account. What amount? 1 lakh. And also depreciation account credit side 31,1202 by profit and loss account. What amount? 3,24,000. Now again we'll do the balancing. Now all of you do the balancing and 4th year's entries on your own. Okay, all of you do balancing and 4th year entries on your own. Since 3 years is done, 2nd and 3rd year what we did, same you have to repeat for the 4th year. Start doing it.